So, I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of complicated tasks. Then I wrote down the tasks in my diary and created my own list, which I am going to complete. Our first task is to create a chatbot that remembers previous chats. So we are going to need Visual Studio and Ollama. Visual Studio is where we would code and make the bot, and Ollama would be acting like the brain of our chatbot. Now we need to create a directory where we would create 3 files. First, chatbot.py, where our main chatbot would function. Then, chats.json to record the chats, and memory.json to store a permanent memory. Before creating the chatbot, we need to use an AI model, so we are going to open Command Prompt and type Ollama run Qwen 3. In memory.json, we are going to create a permanent memory. And we would use square brackets in chats.json too, so that chats could be stored there. Now let's go to the main file chatbot.py, where we would program the chatbot. I tried to code, but the chatbot was unable to record the chats in chat.json. So I asked ChatGPT to give me a code. Then I ran into another problem. The chatbot was not remembering previous chats. So I asked ChatGPT again, and finally, it worked! So we have successfully completed our first task. Let's see if we can complete other tasks. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any updates.